Yo, what's up everybody? How's it going? Today we're gonna have a look at this new Dota patch, 7.31. Now, this is not going to be a big piece of analysis here. Instead, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna have a look at the patch, see what is important for you to know, what is kind of the essential stuff that you, a normal player, needs to know to be able to play Dota after this patch, and then also see what's funny. That's really the main thing that I'm looking forward to, because I heard there's a lot of bad patch notes, and that just sounds hilarious. So we're gonna go ahead and have a look at that. Now, this video is not going to include Primal Beast. We're going to make a separate video for Primal Beast, although I will say that I love Primal Beast. He's my favorite. This guy is great. This is exactly my type of heroes, exactly what I've been waiting for, right? Honestly, a lot of the recent heroes, they didn't really resonate so much with me. Marcy, I think, is a really fun hero. I like Marcy, but stuff like Void Spirit, that's just not really for me. That's just not my guy, right? But Primal Beast, that is my guy. That is awesome. But again, this is not the Primal Beast video. We're gonna make a separate Primal Beast video. So, for now, we're gonna go ahead and have a look at what's going on with this big gameplay patch, right? The jungle bites back. Primal Beast arrival has imbued jungle creeps everywhere with newfound ferocity and power. So let's have a look at these jungle creeps. This right here is just normal creeps, but they have Ogre Smash. Charges a big attack, stunning for 3 seconds, dealing 200 plus 8% of the current HP damage to all units in front of him. Let's say I have a Helm of the Overlord, and I dominate this guy. So now I have this Ogre Smash, right? And I can do this. Wait, what? Did I get Ogre Smashed? Oh, that is a very slow animation. Wow. That is the longest animation that I have seen. That is absurd. That is so slow. Do these guys just use this stuff now? Yeah, they just use their abilities now. Oh, it's like 1x6 Xeno with the Giga Brain. Yeah, they just use their abilities. That's crazy. Wow, okay. Alright, what's this? Warpine Raider. Seed Shot. Hucks a seed at a target, slowing and damaging it. The seed can bounce multiple times to nearby targets. Alright, and do you yeet it at me? What if I have another guy? No, you don't want to yeet it at me anyway. Okay, so these guys don't use their ability. What does this do? Ah, it just throws a pine cone. That's very funny. These creeps, do you have Intimidate? The giant wolf's ferocious roar reduces all nearby enemies' total attack damage by 50%, but it's only a very small radius. Okay. Do you use it? No, they don't want to use it. But if I do this, then... Ah, now they used it. Okay. There you go. So they will now fight if there's only 2 units. No sound cue. Yeah, it doesn't have a sound effect. You just have the aura. You have Prospecting Aura. Kobolds are adept at finding gold, increasing nearby allied heroes' GPM. What? Excuse you? That's so weird. Okay. And Steel Weapon. Every third attack, Kobold Soldier will disarm its target temporarily. Attack counter doesn't increase while the ability is on cooldown. Alright, so if I chill here, then he's gonna disarm me. Temporarily? You mean until next week? Holy shit, that is a long disarm. And this gives 12% movement speed. But yeah, these guys just attack much faster than they used to. Like, it looks really weird, doesn't it? It feels like the attack speed has just been tuned up. Alright, you get Dead, Raise the Dead. You have Piercing. Piercing units deal bonus damage to non-hero, non-heavy units and reduce damage to heroes and heavy units. Well, so this is one of those instances where, okay, cool that you added a tooltip about how damage types work, but what the fuck is a heavy unit? Like, well, this is not, like, at least it's a step in the right direction, I get it, but like, what the fuck is a heavy unit, right? I guess is Underlord. Is Underlord a heavy unit? Is the Primal Beast a heavy unit? Are they real heroes? If I get a Giant's Ring, does that make that unit a heavy unit? Okay, but they have the net now. Alright, alright, alright. They have the net now and this guy just summons skeletons. Now, I am curious if these skeletons will have special abilities as well. Alright, summon some skeletons. Oh, that's a lot of skeletons. Yep, we have what the fuck mode enabled. They have skeleton allies gains bonus attack damage and this aura stacks. Guys, I may have made a mistake. I may have given this skeleton man too much power. And I am not going near that camp again. You have the tornadoes now. And you have a Giga Tornado! The Wildling Ripper calls on the spirits of the wind, creating a hurricane that can push a unit in the direction of Wildling Ripper's choice. It's Zephyr. It's Zephyr! Except Zephyr could like ground target it. Oh my god! They are taking Heroes of New Earth Heroes. They are doing it. Okay. You have piercing. Oh, that's very good. I'm glad for telling me about this. And you have the slow, right? Like. Okay, good. And then this Vex silences target unit. All right. Does it have like a long cast point or any sort of like weird downside? No. No, that just seems kind of like a good ability. Yeah, that just seems pretty good. Alright, now we know. That just seems like a good ability, right? And, oh, these are new ancients. Ancient Ice Shaman. Ice Fire Bomb. The Ice Shaman chucks a blue flame towards an enemy unit or building, dealing damage over time. Okay, deals 100 building damage, which is not that crazy. Time Warp Aura. Coming from a different era, the Frostbitten Golem has an innate control of time, speeding up the cooldowns of all nearby allies. Okay, so I don't mind the effect, it's 10% cooldown reduction. But I do think that the phrasing here is a little weird. Coming from a different era, like the 1950s, that's to give you time travel. But okay, sure, go ahead, go ahead. Ice Firebomb. Alright, let's have a look at this bad boy. What do you do? Oh, it's just like a little chucking thing. Okay, I can see this being good, actually. Right? If you have like 3 of these fellas, then you can like run around with them. And it's just like, poof. It's so quick and easy. It's such a low commitment, right? Like, yeah, it's only 100 damage, but 100 damage, if it's just 0 commitment to get it, is pretty good. You guys have break. Okay, 3-second break on attack. Heal Amp Aura. And this has been finally changed. Places Holy Blessing upon the target ally, replenishing some health. So now this is just like, is it just a... Yeah, it's just 100 heal. Like on the spot, with the 15% heal amp. Oh, that's actually pretty respectable. That's pretty alright. You have Unholy Aura, which now gives 5 health regen. Mana Burn and Mana Aura. Ooh, that is good. And what a filthy combination as well. 2.5 Mana Aura is nice. Okay. And then Purge, yeah, that's the same as before. I mean, those guys were already pretty good. You have Magic Amplification Aura. The Black Drake's Gaze makes enemies more susceptible to spell damage. Radius 1200. Thanks, I guess. Ah, there it is. Okay, we take 5% more spell damage. Alright, we figured it out, everybody. Thanks, Valve. Thanks for letting us know. Death Throw Rush. When Hellbear dies, all nearby allies go into a frenzy, gaining attack speed for a short amount of time. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. Because you can trigger this manually, right? Like, what you can do with it is you can just dominate this guy and be like, haha, look, my friend. But you're smart. You have a Helm of the Dominator. This thing doesn't have that long a cooldown, right? So you're like fighting and killing stuff and all of that stuff. And then you're like, I'm gonna push a tower now. There's a creep. Boom. And now I've got 100 attack speed for my team. Cool. Creeps, neutral creeps. Fun. Awesome. Love it. Techies has been reworked. Let's do it then. Let's have a little look at these bad boys. So, Sticky Bomb. Lobs a sticky bomb towards the target area. If it lands next to an enemy unit, the bomb will stick to it, slowing its movement speed. After a few seconds, the bomb will explode, dealing damage in an area around the detonation. So this ability is Bombardier, right? Yeah. Yeah, this is just straight up Bombardier. Techies trigger an electric charge, giving them bonus movement speed for a short period of time. Enemies attacking techies are temporarily disarmed. At the end of the effect, the charge explodes, disarming all enemies within the radius. Okay, so we activate our reactive taser. Now I run around quickly. And then I deal that. Okay, and that's just a disarm, right? Like, it doesn't actually deal any damage or anything. Okay. It just feels like it should deal damage, but oh well. So I can also activate this, and then if I'm attacked, they are also disarmed. For a pretty long time, actually. And then there's another disarm there. Blast off. Techies hurtle. Is that a word? Techies hurtle themselves into the enemy's midst. Detonating charges upon impact, which deal massive area of effect damage and silence enemies. Upon landing, the assault deals techies non-lethal damage equal to a percentage of their maximum health. So it's the same as before, except you can't die anymore and it deals less damage, right? So it's just... And you can just, like, jump around, you'll never die. Alright. Cool. Proximity mines. Plant an invisible mine that cannot be detected by true sight, but is visible if an enemy is within the active 500 AoE of the mine. Mines detonate if an enemy is standing within the active for 1 second, dealing damage and temporarily reducing the enemy's magic resistance. So let's give that a go really quick. If I put down one of them bad boys and then have this guy run in there. Wait, do they just explode instantly? Alright, they're active now. The radius is 500. But this is not 500, is it?
You sure? Quit arguing.
Alright, I have a mine down here. Dummy was too close. The explosion radius is bigger than is shown. Right? Like, this is how big it shows. But it's exploding on the sniper. Right? This is the AoE. This is what you can see. I guess this is where you can't place another mine. You can't overlap them. Okay, so that's the circle they are showing. But they are not showing the actual explosion radius. Why? I guess this is the full damage AoE, is that what you're saying? I don't know. That's really weird. Item updates. Revenant's Brooch. Requires Witchblade, Mystic Staff, 800 gold recipe. Wait! That's the same upgrades as in 1x6, right? Oh, this is a Harkon's Blade! This is a Harkon's Blade! Active. Your next 5 attacks have True Strike and deal magical damage. You can attack inferior units. Expires after 15 seconds. This is a Harkon's Blade! It's a Harkon's Blade! It's a Harkon's Blade, Chad! No, this is not. This is Harkon's Blade. This is not from 1x6. Wraith Pact. Requires Vladimir's Offering, point boosters, and 400 gold recipe. Total cost 420. Nice. Passive, Vladimir's Aura. Okay. Active, can be cast within 350 range to create a totem that reduces all enemies' attack and spell damage within 900 AoE by 25% and deal 25 damage per second. Totem can move at 150 speed. Alright, let's have a look at these two items. So we can activate this bad boy, and then yeah, it's just, oh, look at it, it's awesome! Oh my god, just dealing magic damage. And then we get this new little Wraith Pact, which I can use this to summon a totem in my location that deals, no, that reduces damage and deals 25 damage per second. So I can click this button. Why do you say in my location? It's at the target location. Ralph! Okay, alright, summon a totem at the target location. Oh, it's big. Look at that. It's big. I guess 900 radius is pretty massive, right? Oh, you can have multiple of these. Why would this be a problem? Why would this be a problem? What about this could possibly be a problem? Boots of Bearing requires tranquil boots, drums of endurance, and a 1500 gold recipe. 8 strength, 8 int, 65 movement speed, 15 HP regen, 8 charges, gains a charge every 3 minutes, and active consumes a charge to give 50 attack speed and 15% movement speed to all allies. Wait, movement speed allies to allies. Within 1200 radius for 6 seconds. During the first 2 seconds, allies to allies can't be slowed by other allies' abilities. No, by other abilities. Does not stack with drums of endurance. Active. Alright, so I put down a shrapnel, right, and now I'm slowed and I can't move, and I pop this and now I can't be slowed anymore. Like, yeah, it says for the first 2 seconds you can't be slowed, which like sort of sounds like only slows that apply, but like it also means you can use it reactively. Damage reduced now gains +2 damage if an enemy hero dies with this item's corruption debuff, up to a maximum of 25. Now that's kind of fun. So Desolator is just gonna deal 75 damage eventually, right? But that's kind of neat. Although, can I say one thing? Valve. Why? Why do you do this to me? Why do you punish my soul like this? It gives +2 damage. Up to a maximum of 25. So not a multiplier of 2. So I need to get 12.5 kills. Is that what you're saying? Just why? Wait, assists give +1 damage? Oh, Desolator gains +2 damage per hero kill and +1 damage per assists. Okay, now that seems alright. But come the fuck on, Valve! Why is that not in there? Okay, now my 25 complaint is fine. But like, okay, I surrender that one. But come on, man! Wait, I need to check. Where is it? No! It still summons level 3 Necronomicon units! No! Oh my god, for how long will this summon level 3 Necronomicon units? What is a Necronomicon, Valve? What is a Necronomicon? Oh my god, it's just never gonna, this is never gonna get fixed. Okay. Battle Hunger now deals physical damage. Damage rescaled to 25 plus 1 times Axe's armor. No longer grants movement speed to Axe, and now only slows enemies as long as they are not facing Axe. And slow rescaled to be massive! Holy shit! Shard debuff now reduces total attack damage taken by Axe from the affected unit. This makes Blade Mail deal full damage back since the outgoing damage isn't reduced. Okay, that makes sense. Killing an enemy hero grants a permanent 2 armor to Axe! He has permanent armor! What the fuck? That is so weird! Cooldown increased. Mana cost rescaled. Movement speed bonus rescaled. Level 20 talent. +1 permanent armor per Culling Blade kill retroactively.
Amused.
And you can get 2 times Battle Hunger armor multiplied. Dude, I want to play Axe and just have infinite armor, dude. I'm gonna be just so snug. I'm gonna just get like armor on top of armor. You know, have you ever seen people when they're wearing like 50 shirts? That's gonna be me with armor, and all of it inside is all gonna be padded, and it's gonna be warm and snug, and I'm never gonna move. New scepter ability, Blood Mist. Bloodseeker sprays his blood in an area, taking 5% max HP and pure damage every second, while dealing 5% of a unit's max HP to enemies within a 450 radius, and slowing its enemies by 25%. So I can turn this on. Oh, it's just rod. Look at this dummy just spazzing out. You pop off. It's just rod, right? It's just rod. This is more or less the exact same ability as Rod. But on a hero that can, like, get more value out of it. And it does more damage. And you heal more with first wards going on. This seems amazing, right? It's got synergy with the Blood Rage because this is spell amp, I assume. I don't know, let's see. Do we actually deal more damage? 27% right now. I mean, I'm also dying incredibly quickly. Can I die to this? No, okay. Dazzle now has 2 ultimate abilities, Good Juju and Bad Juju. Reworked Scepter. Good Juju now also reduces all of Dazzle's items cooldown by 50% and can be cast on an ally to reset their item cooldowns. 180 seconds cooldown. Good Juju passive. Whenever Dazzle casts an ability, all of his abilities cooldowns are reduced by 2 seconds. Bad Juju. Whenever a unit is affected by one of Dazzle's abilities, they lose/gain free armor for 12 seconds. Can be activated to deal 50 damage to all enemies and heal all allies by 50 HP within 12 seconds. Within 1200 radius. So I can click this button and then everybody gets just a little bit of heal, right? It's not significant, but the point is just to apply Bad Juju, right? So I can just click this and now this guy has Bad Juju applied. And this makes it so whenever I cast a spell, the cooldown of my other abilities are reduced. So if I have, you know, if I'm chilling here and I'm casting this and then I can do this and I can do this. Alright, and now all of my stuff is kind of lower on cooldown. But that's not it, right? There's more. There's Good Juju now reduces all item cooldowns by 50% and can be cast on an ally to refresh all item cooldowns. So if I get myself an Aghanims and I have my guy here, right? And I'm just like, hey, you know what, my guy? You are smart and you buy BKB. So you're like, yes, I do buy BKB. And I'm like, you know what? I support this. Here, have a second BKB. And keep in mind, this cooldown will be reduced as we cast spells, right? So like, as I'm casting spells, this cooldown, this is not actually 180 seconds cooldown. This is like quite a lot less. Like, this is just kind of like where you get value out of reducing this. Marcy. Yes! Aghanim Scepter. Wait, I'm just gonna do it in... I don't want to read it. I don't want to read it. We're just gonna pop Marcy. I'm gonna buy Aghanims and then we'll see if we can figure out what it does. Just get it and just see what happens. See what I have no idea what it does, but we'll find it out. Level up to max. Get myself boom and this. And I didn't get a new ability, but I can right click this now. Okay, I might need to actually read this. Can I, what, I can use it here. If I right click this, what happens then? Oh my god! Oh, that is amazing! I love it! Alright, I'm gonna need to read it, I think. Maybe dummy target? No, I'm gonna need to read this. Alright, what does it do? Reduces Unleash cooldown by 10 seconds. While Unleash is active, all of Marcy's abilities Unleash pauses when cast. Ah, so I can do this and this and... Okay. Ooh, okay. And the Aghanim Shard. Rebound can be set to autocast to throw the targeted unit instead of rebounding off it. Amazing. I gotta be honest. I think they are a little too happy to use autocasting. Here's where I think autocasting is fine. I think autocasting is fine if it's on an ability where you really are only going to use one of the two modes, right? What autocasting isn't good for is when you have two separate modes that have distinctly different purposes and you might want to use either mode in the middle of a fight. That's where I think having a second ability would be better, right? So this right here is an ability where me bouncing off of somebody or me bouncing somebody in, they are fundamentally different effects that are both really, really useful, but I don't necessarily want to use them in the same moment. In a team fight, I want to like swap between the two, which right-clicking autocasting is just really awkward for it, right? Because you gotta, oh god. That's where having a second ability that just shares the cooldown would be much, much better in my opinion. And honestly speaking, I don't really get why they do it like this. I think they just found out that they can use autocasting as like a toggle between abilities, but I don't know. Mirana. Yeah, I saw people didn't like this one. So I saw people didn't like this Aghanim shard. Leap. Grants +1 leap charge. Sagan, I guess that's the cat, pounces dealing 150... 150 what? To every enemy in a forward cone within 500 range of the landing spot and slowing them by 30% for 2.5 seconds. So if I get this, I can now leap and it just uses Dragon Slave animation. Yeah. Really strange that it does that. How weird. This must be like a placeholder that they forgot to replace, right? It also just, it deals 150. I guess that's good. I don't know. It's hard to judge. Yeah, it's just difficult to judge like how good 150 is, but I'm sure it's pretty good. Necrophos no longer increases enemies' death timers. Killing an enemy with 3 passive now grants Necrophos 9 HP regen and 3 mana regen permanently. Cool. However, can I just say that the fact that they used 9 HP per second and 3 mana regen in the same sentence is killing my soul. Ogre Magi. 20% bash chance replaced with 17% fire blast chance. That is very funny. Alright, so here's my very standard Ogre Magi item build. It's really nothing special, don't worry about it. Oh yeah, you can totally multicast these. This is amazing! Standard mid-ogre, I know, yeah, it's just pretty standard build, I gotta say. I mean, it's just... Oh, that is incredible. I love every bit of this. I am so happy about this, I have to say. This is like the greatest thing that they've ever added. Try Mirror Shield against Ogre? Alright, baby, we gotta test that. No! My entire strategy has been countered! How could this happen to me? Oh my god. No! Oh my god. Absolutely unbelievable, I have to say. Pudge. Base armor reduced by 1. Intelligence gain increased to 1.8. Bonus strength per death reduced. Can now be cast to grant 20 damage block against all damage type for 7 seconds. Right, so if I activate this, I take rot damage. If I activate this, I don't take rot damage. Oh, that's the animation you made for this? That looks so bad. What? It just covers his face. It just clips into the model. This is the worst animation in the game. Alright, Ricky. Nothing. Rubik. Alright, there we go. This is one of the big ones, right? Aghanim Scepter now lets you steal 2 spells. But I can do this and then grab myself that. And I can do this and then grab myself that. And now I have 2 spells. Cool. Tiny. Bonus damage rescaled to 20 flat from 20%. That is huge. Grow grants 300 bonus damage to toss. Bonus damage is increased by 50% when carrying a tree. Damage rescaled. No longer deals 30% bonus damage to the tossed unit. Bonus damage multiplied to tossed units reduced. And then 50% tree grow bonus damage. What's tree grow? Sorry, am I stupid? What's tree grow? I don't. Is it tree grab? What's tree grow? Is it tree throw? I don't. Does it buff tree and protector? Does it buff nature's prophet? Is it like help a different hero? Dude, imagine they added a talent to Tiny that just like buffs a different hero. Okay. So the general idea is that we use Avalanche and Toss as our primary combo, right? So we do this and then toss you. And that did like a good amount of damage. Maybe we should unequip the heart. Alright, like this. Yeah, that does like a good amount, like 600 damage. But if I level this up now my toss deals more damage. Which means we did, how much? 2,260? Yeah, we did like almost 800 right there. If I level this up once more, then we deal about the same. Actually, this is not really helping that much. Yeah, we still do about the same amount of damage. Now, I think the idea is that we are also holding a tree. So if I hold a tree, and then I do this, then we do, again, like 800 or so damage. A tree bonus damage multiplier bonus. That is a mouthful, isn't it? So the tree gives us bonus damage, and we multiply that bonus damage by 50%. And the bonus damage that it says is increased by 50% is not the bonus damage mentioned in the previous line that is related to toss. It just makes it so that our tree bonus damage, the bonus damage we get from having tree grab, which is 20 flat and 100% bonus building damage, that damage is increased by an additional 50%. And then we can get, it says tree grow bonus damage. Okay, so the bonus damage provided by grow for the tree is amplified by another 50% via the level 15 tree grow bonus damage talent. Yes. Okay, we figured it out. There you go. It just requires some thinking and detective work and really just fucking insanity, right? Like, what the hell? All right. And now we deal 40 bonus damage with this. What? Wait. It says bonus damage 20, right? And this gives 100% damage. So if I hold this, I get 354 damage plus 20. So the actual damage that's being amped is the damage of grow. So what the tree bonus damage multiplier bonus is if I'm holding a tree, my grow deals bonus damage, right? The bonus damage I get from grow is increased if I'm holding a tree. I think I figured it out. I think I made it there. This is not confusing at all. Vengeful Spirit Magic Missile. Rework chart. Bounces once on an enemy. Prioritizing heroes. Increases cast range by 100. I get to Magic Missile twice? With a single Magic Missile? This is the greatest day of my life. Oh my god! Just cancel Dota. It's over. It's it. That's it. How are you gonna play against this? What can you do? There's nothing anybody can do. It's over. Okay, let me first test if it works through Fog of War. Oh my god. It does. Oh my god. It works. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Now let's test the radius of this bad boy, right? What? No way. Okay, that's like about max. Oh my god. Put Mirror Shield on this guy. Oh my god, it's been countered! Alright, never mind. Dota has been saved. It's been saved. It's fine. It would have been like, it would have just been cancelled after this patch, but now it's gonna be fine. Like, luckily Mirror Shield exists to save us from this terror. And Zeus. Static Field is no longer a basic ability. Now granted by Shard, whenever Zeus attacks or casts an ability on an enemy, it deals 9% of the current HP in damage. So this is, of course, also just a very standard Primal Beast item build, right? Like, this guy is just exactly as you would expect. Level 30, got 10,000 HP, no big problem. It's fine. I mean, he's not gonna be able to kill anything, but he gets pretty close. That was 5,000 damage. Get Manta. Does Manta work with this? No way Manta works with this. It does! Oh my god! Oh, that is the funniest shit, dude. That is so funny. You can Manta Zeus now. Let's go. Fucking Popo Zeus. Yeah, I don't know. It feels weirdly kind of crazy good, actually. Alright, anyway. So, that's our little patch review here. If you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. The patch seems kind of fun. It has a lot of really kind of wild stuff in there. I know that I looked around a bit in the competitive sphere, and it seems a lot of people are kind of disappointed that there weren't like major map changes or anything like that. But if I may kind of maybe ease your fears a little bit, my guess would be that because of the new neutral creeps, right? That's a pretty big change. They need to see how that works out before they can make any map changes to like the layout and the buildings, right? And so that is kind of like the important essential aspect that they need to check before they can do any more. I would expect those changes to arrive in a patch not too far in the future. Personally, I think it's good that the neutral creeps were buffed. Just a little while ago on stream, I actually, like, we investigated, like, how long has it been since creeps were buffed. And did you guys know that mega creeps in Dota 2 were never buffed? Never. Just in the entire history of the game. And it's been 10 years of power creep, right? And I'm not saying power creep is a bad thing, but it is a little weird if only one aspect of the game is power creeping and the rest can't keep up, right? So I'm also surprised to not see any changes to buildings. I expected buildings to be buffed a little bit, but they didn't get buffed. Well, we'll see how that works out. I do still expect these changes to come in the future. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.